Live. And you know how we take the first couple of minutes just to get everything set up. Hi. Love you. Bye. Okay, so good to see you there. Good to see you there. We've got some cards that we're going to look at today. I just want to make sure that people have enough time to join us before we really start get going here. Oh, I'm seeing so many new names. Just makes me feel so good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got 6 people on in the first 60 seconds. Oh, wow. 7. This is exciting. Okay, so just like with any live stream, you take the first couple of minutes just to kind of get everything situated, make sure everything's looking good, make sure the area is prepped, because that's what we do. I've got 7 people on already, and all new names. That is exciting. Thank you so much. So I do the Wheel of Destiny. I've already got it set up on the laptop. It's already spinning over there. We have 152 entries. Some of those are duplicates because you had a chance to get 2 entries. Vineet sent them over last night. I got everything set up, so we are good to go on that. We usually do about 45 minutes to an hour of runtime. I will try to do that giveaway at about 25 minutes to half an hour, depending on how everything is going. Basically, something to keep in mind, I always do like housekeeping stuff here. We are maybe about 10 to 15 seconds behind as far as comments to what's going on in the video. So the more people we get on, we'll have a lot of comments going, and I'll try to answer all your comments. My setup, in case you're not aware, I have a cell phone that's up front here. Okay, hey, that's fine. You can always check back in with us. We'll be here. You can watch it later, or we've been chatting on email. So that's one way for it to do it. 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so just check back in. I will probably post the winners in the description after the fact. That way, if you guys just want to check the description, it will be there, just for easy, just be able to find it. But yeah, so we're just, we got 7 people on. Good deal. We got 2 likes so far. I'm just reading off the little captioning there. I'm trying to keep up with your comments. Things are looking pretty good. We got our little liquid fuel cup here. The winners will be drawn from the Wheel of Destiny. I already have it set up on my laptop, so when the time comes, we'll be able to bring that into shot here, and we'll make sure that we get a close-up view of that. So at about the halfway point of our current live, the one today, we're going to do that giveaway announcement for the winner. And then we will also be talking about the second round of the giveaway for the next live stream in 2 weeks, which is another half brick. There'll be 6 assorted decks, so there'll be a variety of decks, and I will talk about what we have for that so far. The highlight of today, we're talking about paying it forward, so we're really trying to make sure that we can help people out and stuff. Make sure people have the opportunity to get their hands on this. So I normally do a giveaway on the live. I do my live giveaway basically, which is for the people who will be on. So the people who join the giveaway, the 152 people, they'll have the chance to win that. For people who are currently on the live stream, there's usually a surprise giveaway that I do on here, whether that be a deck of cards or it will be something of like maybe a magic giveaway or something. We try to figure something out on that end of things, and those giveaways are typically done in that fashion, where we try to figure out some fun little games for us to do on here. So that's really, but for this particular giveaway, we're talking 152 entries. It's nearly impossible to, to be able to have that kind of setup. So that's why we do that. I mean, that's just what we have going on there. Let's see here. Yeah, I brought this bag here today because I'm actually kind of thirsty. So I just needed to get a little bit of a drink here. We'll put this off to the side real quick. There we go. We got our little liquid fuel cup. Got 8 people on. So that is that's something that I actually picked up this week, and I've been trying to work with that trick. Part of what we do on our live streams is we talk about magic theory, and we talk about stuff that you guys are working on, and we kind of check on things that. Yeah, I just did a bottle production. We're at about 6 minutes. So the thing is that we actually have. We've got 152 people that were in the entry, so I don't know how many people are going to be on the actual live stream, but I give people, the first 10 minutes is basically a hangout session, then we slowly get started. If you want to see some stuff, we can look at stuff. We're gonna be going through some decks today because we're going to be talking about how they feel, how the magic works, things like that. I just did a bottle production. How did it look? I know we're behind on the comments. I'm just practicing and trying different things. That's really what we're trying to do. Yeah, we can do some cardistry here in a little bit. I just wanted to. I also open new decks that I have. They're not like brand new or anything like that, but I do open some new cards because I do review decks, so I try to do that on here as well. That way you guys can get some live for that. Yes, so for these particular giveaways, I typically do international, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. So we will do that. We'll ship it to you. Okay, so here's the question. You wanted to see some cardistry, so let's get rolling with that. I have some decks here for you. What do you think? What do you think? Do you guys like 7-Eleven? We can do some cardistry with some 7-Elevens, unless you want to see something else. These are my favorite decks right here. My favorite deck is the Metalux Bees, very shiny. So just looking at a couple of my favorites. So these are just a couple of my favorites. We're going to look out some more a little bit later. Let's think here. We like, looking for something that would look pretty nice. I'll just go with the 7-Eleven. Oh, Slow Hands. Slow Hands was the first one I seen there. Let's do some Slow Hands. So I do have a couple of things set up here in the Slow Hand deck. I just take that out, and then I typically keep my jokers on the top, unless they got hidden somewhere in the middle, but that's okay if that's the case. Yeah, they're somewhere in the middle here. So some of my decks, I mean, obviously, as we know, we keep some of our decks set up for different things. I'm going to close this because I'm nervous with that. So that's going to come down here. Let me get a drink real quick. That's different. Okay, so a little bit of cardistry. I haven't really got into a lot of cardistry stuff. I can do some one-handed stuff. Let's see if we can pull off on live. Lots of shakes today. Lots of shakes. There you have it. On live, we just did a really nice one-handed riffle shuffle. One of my favorite riffles, for some reason, is the one-handed one is nice. I like the one-handed one, like that. But I really like. We'll try to do it with a Faro. So you get a really nice Faro going, and then somehow I got some 2s on the bottom there. This one just seems really visual to me because you create this moment with the cards where you just kind of bring it in, and I really like that. You kind of bring it into here, and it gives them something to look at. As far as cardistry, yes, the hardest card. I work up to it because I did a little bit of a walkthrough, like a kind of a learn with me type of thing, but I'm not quite there yet as like how Vanit does it. But I do a little bit of a walkthrough to, as a warm up, because some of these smaller moves that we do, we're about 15 minutes away from announcing the winner. Yeah, I mean, if you guys, it's up to you. I try to entertain people. If I'm not entertaining, you can cut out for 10 minutes and come back. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not trying to keep anybody here. We're just having a good time. So the hardest move that I do so far is this. And for the finish. There you have it. That's a little bit of Twisted Rain action. Learned that from Daniel Madison. That's the spread variation. So like you could practice it into different moves. So if you do the one-handed revolution here, the flip over, and then you come into this move here, and then the variation, which I'm still working on, I might be able to pull off the 2. Let's see here. I've got my fan going, so that doesn't help. Yeah, so didn't get enough air on that one. But you can practice that. You could even just split the deck here and just... There you go. Practicing up and over. So I kind of have it, kind of don't have it. But yeah, Twisted Rain. It's a beautiful little flourish. For one reason, I'm guessing there's a lot of flourishes that retain the deck. Like there's a simple one that's like this, which actually kind of makes sense for this particular deck because, if I can remember how to do it, it's a flip over like this. It's a simple little retention. Hey, hello, dead account. I'm guessing that's your name. Skater. Yeah, I mean, cardistry, especially when you get into those upper levels, there's a flow to it. Skater cut. But that little one that I just did there with the little split, that wasn't very good. There's a lot more movement, or should be, with it. I don't know. I'm kind of butchering it a little bit, but that's actually the one that Kier Gomes came up with for the slow hands. So let's see, what else can I do? I've been working on this, but I still haven't really. It wasn't too bad, but the Cascade, haven't quite got to it yet. Nice little fan. I was trying to do a pressure fan earlier. Under pressure is still eluding me because I get too jittery, and sometimes if I go into it and I don't have my grip right, cards like to shoot out, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, slow hands are nice. This deck is actually, we were talking about a little bit more. Waterfall, move your hand. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, that's what I'm still trying to work on, is getting it up there. I mean, I've been working on the dribble, the anaconda there. Yeah, this particular deck is getting rather clumpy because when I first got it, oh man, this thing it's so beautiful that I just couldn't put it down. Still one of my favorite decks. Slow hands. little bit of a move there. This one I've been doing for a while, but I feel like it's just more of a mixture. Yeah, that one sometimes I can get it really nice, other times not. What I was doing earlier was I was actually practicing with my eyes closed just to kind of get a feel and kind of get rid of the anxiety of what I'm seeing and kind of just try to make it work and just get a feel for the cards themselves, especially if you want to start practicing a magic trick. Absolutely, a magic trick. So let's see here. I can use some of these cards that we've got going on here. I guess what we'll do here is we'll just start out is we'll just pick a card real quick. This looks about halfway down through the deck there. So let's go ahead and go with this card here. And let's take a look at it. Looks like we got the 5 of diamonds. Okay. We'll do a fancy move just like that, and you'll actually be able to see that one of the cards here has in fact changed. Okay. This card right here has in fact changed. If you can see that, just like that. That's not the right one. That's the 5 of spades. We were close, but there it is. The 5 of diamonds. So we're going to put that right there. Okay. Now let's see if we can pull that off again, right? So we're just going to go halfway down through the deck just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at this card. That's the 3 of clubs. Okay. Now, see if we can do it again. There we go. See if we can change another card. Nope. Looks like we may have messed up here. Let's take a look here. Let's do it again. No, see, that didn't work either. Well, you know what? I think we do have one card, and it looks like we've got it right here. And there it is. So there's your card. See, I mean, you're not wrong, but you're also not right. So there you go. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The more that I learn, I feel like the Chicago opener it's a great move to learn so that you can move on to other things, because it teaches you how to set up for the next set. So I think that's really what you're looking at, because something that I tried to do with this particular move in the past is instead of dropping the original 3 of clubs like you normally would, like this, to put it back into the deck, what I've tried to do in the past is I've actually tried to set up a situation where I could then take this card and I could say put it back into the pack, and let's see if we can set something up here where we give the deck a couple of cuts, and then we'll actually try to spread the cards out real nice here, and you'll actually see that now your card is face up, but it is back to the regular color. And there's some sloppiness in there because we're just talking about theory on this, but I like the idea of turning it back into the regular color, because, and here's why the Chicago opener has a problem for me. You're opening with this trick, and then you have to get rid of this card. So why not just do a trick that allows you, something, something other of another nature. Yep, these are the slow hands playing cards. But I still like the Chicago opener. I feel like it does give you some... Norman, giveaways will be announced probably in about 5 to 10 minutes. We do it about halfway through the live stream, and then I will be setting up for the second round of giveaways as well. So if you want to check out, and at the end we're gonna have a second round of half brick going. I do have a dog, yes. She likes to say hello to pretty much everybody. Can I perform a color change besides the besides the one we just did. Yeah, let me go ahead and set this back up here. A color change, color change, color change. What was one of my favorites? Let's see, I don't want to mess up on it here. Let's see here. Color change. Here's one of my favorite little jokes here is one of these. Is you've seen this one. This is a classic, right? You've seen this one. Okay. Now, if I've messed up this trick, it's okay. My name is Jesse, but I'm not the one who gave it away originally. So that's a little color change for you there. Another color change for you would be if we were to say, let's get rid of the ones that we just used. We'll put them in here. Another color change for you is something of the nature where you have this 2, and these cards, they kind of, the ink, if you warm up the ink a little bit, you'll actually get a different color. But not only that, you might actually even get, see if we can change it back here. So there's your king, and we're going to change it back to the 2. Sloppy, I know. That's okay. I don't really do the Urdnase very well. Was it clean? If it looks clean to you, that's good. I don't know. What's the other one that I know? There was a more advanced one that I kind of had to give up on because I wasn't ready for. And then I think the other one is a little bit more difficult because it's, I'm looking for a good, obviously you want it to be very visual. So this one is, you have the 8 here, and I just want to make sure that we're in frame, just like that, but I want to make sure that we're not flashing or anything, and then we can actually bring that over. I flashed a little bit there, but that's the principle behind that one, is it's a really on-facing. I've been doing magic, not like solidly. I live in New York, in the U.S. Let's see here. I've been doing magic probably for a couple of years now, but nothing solid. I have a lot more card stuff that I know. Can you do second giveaway through a card prediction, aka the card game? Unfortunately, I can't, just because it's a half brick. So we're I do have a lot of cards that we can go through, and the second deal, to be honest, the only second deal that I'm really familiar with is like this one here, where you kind of just, and when I use that one, I don't do the bottom deal as often, so I really am not good at it, and obviously that's a dead giveaway. But when I do, I learned the trick like this, where you show the card, and then whenever you're ready to stop, I can stop, and this will be your card right here, okay? And then you kind of do what you need to do, and then when you bring the cards back out, you actually say, the interesting thing is that all these cards are actually this, but the card that you wanted to stop on is the only one that was of a different color. So that's the only second deal trick that I really know. And the comments are moving rather quickly, so I'm trying to keep up with them. Otherwise, I have to click on them, and I can't quite reach them from here. There we go. YouTube sent no notification. It's okay. We got plenty of time. We're almost at the halfway point. That's and to be honest, I don't practice that trick very often. So that's the thing, is that other than that, there is a trick that I haven't done yet. Let's switch up decks here. There is a trick that I haven't done yet, and you guys should all know it if you're from Card Mechanic. I learned it from him, and I absolutely love the trick. Let's go with, gotta get them, gotta bring them out. These are my favorite cards, and these are the red Metalux Bees. Absolutely favorite cards. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give the deck a mix, because we want to make sure that you guys, it's a non-setup trick. There are a couple of setup tricks that I know. Okay, I'll do something with CANIS LUPIS next. So for this particular trick, we basically just need some prediction cards. So let's see if we can find. Gotta have a feel for it here. And where's it at? I missed it. I do need glasses, that is for sure. Okay, there's one. And where's the other one? There you are. Okay. So now, let me just double check those. Very good. Okay. So now we're going to set up a little bit of a prediction. These are my prediction cards. And we're going to go with one of these maneuvers. So basically what we do is we just deal down the cards. And you can do multiple sets. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to kill some time with the space here. Hey, thanks for joining us. You can always check back in a little bit, and we'll have the winner announced for you there. Okay, so for this one, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put my first card right here. Then we're going to drop the rest of the pack right on there. So now you know it's somewhere towards the center. You can even cut the deck if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, not yet anyway. So then what we're going to do is we'll do the same thing again, where we could just start dealing down. Doesn't matter how many cards, you just don't want to really interfere with the other one that you have there. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one and put it right there. Okay. Now you can cut, but you don't want to cut where your cards were there because you want to keep them hidden as possible. Okay. Now as we come through here like this, you can see that the cards are pretty well spaced out. And we've got our predictions. Yeah, we're right after this trick, we'll do that. So we've got this here. There is my prediction with the card that we stopped on. And there's my other prediction with the card that I stopped on. So let's go ahead and see if we have a winner. There's a 9 of spades, and there's a Jack of diamonds. We do have a winner. Okay, now here's the second phase that I added to this trick. So these were the cards that were the selected cards, and these were my prediction cards. This trick was done by Vinny on Card Mechanic. I just learned it pretty recently. I go back through his back catalog every once in a while. He's got so much great stuff on there. So we're going to take the selected cards and we're going to hide them in the deck, okay? Then we're going to take our prediction cards, right? And we're going to mix match them. So you see how the Jack is on the bottom here. We want to have it on the top here. And this one is going to go on the bottom, okay? Kind of see how that is set up right there. Okay, then we're going to do something a little bit fancy here. We're going to snap our fingers and you're actually going to see something rather interesting. Okay, you see how this card is now on presumably the top, and then you see how this card is presumably on the bottom, and in the center we have our prediction cards. And your cards found their way back out of the deck. And there we go. So we're going to call it good on that particular trick. I do have a third phase, but I'm not going to show it here. If I haven't done a video on it yet, I have to do a video on that pretty soon. But there is another phase to that. So hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of a prediction trick, and I put a little bit of an extra in there just to kind of work with those cards a little bit more. Okay. Now, the moment that most of you have been waiting for, we are going to announce with the Wheel of Destiny, we're going to announce the winners of the half brick Pay It Forward giveaway. Yes, we will explain the second giveaway here after we do this one. I have my laptop here. Let's clear up some space here. This setup is not the best setup that I have here. Sometimes I use my laptops for my live streams and stuff like that, but let us take a closer look at the old laptop here. And we will get the phone down, so be wary of the jostling. Hello! Okay, so there's my light boxes and stuff. So there's the wheel. And we've got 152 names sent over by Vinit. And I've got to find where the spin is. Click to spin. Okay. I can't see anything. This might be quite awkward because I can't see. Okay, we're going to have to do this a different way here because I can't figure out how to do this. Maybe if I came around to the other side. Make sure you guys just let me know if you can see everything, because I want it to be as fair as possible where you can see the screen and everything. Where's my little mousey? There we go. Okay, so we're going to click. Now we'll bring the phone a little bit closer just so you guys can see everything properly. Okay, and we are ready to go. Nope, that's the wrong one. We tried. It's a really weird setup. Here we go. I think we got it. Let's try clicking here. Okay, hold on a second. Technical difficulties. Okay, so for this particular giveaway, it's a pay it forward giveaway. Click to spin. Well, I'm trying. I do apologize. You spend hours of time trying to set something up with technology, and then it kind of flops. So let's see here. Okay. I think I'm figuring out what's happening here. Okay, it spun. The wheel has spun, and we have, let me show you this name here on the screen. That's actually backwards. It's, and if I mispronounce the name, I apologize. FARUK ALTUN. If you are on, just let me know. So that is, I think what happened is my laptop is very old, and that program may have been a little bit much for it with 152. So there you have it. So that was so the pay it forward. We might be doing that again in the future here, just because we love that was an option. Gotta stay hydrated. That is a weird taste. Don't know what that is. CANIS LUPIS. CANIS LUPIS. So Vinita's doing the. I just want to make sure I'm back in frame for everybody. I don't want to mess anything up here. He was he's doing the Featuring You week, and he's doing the ambitious card. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a teaser to my concept of an ambitious card. Not the one necessarily that we have been doing. That we did that one card trick. We actually have a different setup here. So for this particular trick, again, you can start off anywhere. Nothing is set up. People get a little bit fishy when you don't let them shuffle the deck, I guess. There we go. And so we're going to do a little bit of an ambitious card routine as I see it. We're going to start off with, whatever card you happen to want as it's not necessarily a selected card, but we're gonna just play around with the 3 of clubs, because that seems to be, you know how it works. That just seems to be the card. That's the card that we were using in the tortoise deck and all that. So to start this off, we're going to just put the card somewhere in the center of the pack. You are going to do one more giveaway for the people who are watching, right? Yes, that should be the case. We will do a giveaway for that. Now, just like if you saw all the cards that I just showed you as I was kind of dribbling, sideways dribbling them down, you may have noticed one card popped off the top there, and that is your particular card. Now let's see if we can get this right here. This shoots back into the center of the deck. It is in fact in the center. Nothing wrong with that there. And of course, here's the part you got to be careful of. Can you see that on my hands? It's kind of clear. It's kind of dried a little bit, but it's actually some sticky material because your card just happens to hang out right there at the top. And we just kind of finished it up with one of these. We're going to put it somewhere into the center of the pack for you there. Then all we want you to do is we just want you to mix up the pack as much as possible. If you were here, this would have way more dramatic effect because if you haven't noticed, this deck is a little bit light, and that's because your card was never in there. And that's just a small phase of the ambitious card routine that I've been working on. These cards feel great. Yes, there will be a kind of like a one-off little giveaway thing that we're going to do that we might do. I don't always do that. I was just kind of making an example, but I could probably find something to give away that that's fine. Okay, so for the second half of what we've got going on here, we're actually a little bit over at the halfway marker. I do want to talk about some of the cards that I have and maybe some of the cards that you guys have, because I do review decks and stuff, so I always like to get an idea of what stuff you might like. And as we get into that, we're actually going to open up some cards to show that. Now, we've got 2 decks to show you, okay? And it'll be up to you to decide which one you want. So do you want my left hand or my right hand? So we'll just wait for somebody to decide. You can have we have 2 decks of cards. We can open the left hand or the right hand. Which one do you want? His name was FARUK ALTUN one, but we do have the second giveaway coming up, announcement anyway, that we'll be announcing on the 29th, the winners for that. So all we're doing now is we've got 2 decks of cards that we can open. All you got to do is just pick. Okay, so we picked the right cards. That's this hand. So that's going to be some V8 orbits. And if you had picked the left hand, you would have got some peanut playing cards. So you chose right. Yes, Manisha, his name was, and I know you're behind, so you probably heard it by now, but it was FARUK ALTUN. Okay, so we just picked up, courtesy of my brother, who is my supplier of fine artifacts of, card-shaped design. So some of the decks come in this nice plastic sheath, which is kind of important. And then they're also wrapped here. So let's take a look. Normally what I do is this. So I'm going to open up. I've started just to take the top off and leave the bottom on because I feel like it preserves the deck longer. So we're going to try that. So these are the 8th edition, the V8s. I have reviewed the V7s. Distributed by Orbit AF, San Jose, California, and designed by Daniel Snyder. So it has this Mars theme to it. Is this giveaway prize? No, no, sorry. This is, we're heading into we're going to try to go a little bit faster. But we're heading into the second half of the live stream, and we're going to open up some playing cards, and we're going to talk about some other playing cards, which will then lead into a giveaway of a playing card deck on the live stream, because that's normally what we try to do. Where's my... Here it is. Okay, so I've switched to using the a guitar pick to open the seals because I just feel like the skizzers are a little dangerous. Okay, so they got a 23 on the top there. That's a nice number. So you open it up. Okay, we got the Orbit deck on the inside at Orbit with some space themes there, some space rocks. And so it's always nice to have the inside match the theme. And so the way that we typically do this, and I did mention this in either a video or a post, I will be doing a photo shoot of these cards afterwards and putting them on Instagram or and on Facebook, and then but we will try to see them here as well. So here is the backs. Just to let you know, they feel great. There is a thinness to them, so that's nice. So here's the Orbit design. I'm a huge fan of when there's a circle because it gives you some... It tricks your eyes basically for that rotation, so I like that. And then when we look at we'll look at the jokers here, and then I'm always excited to see what extra cards they put in there. The jokers, just as a closer look, they look like they are the same jokers, so that's good. And then we'll slowly go through the faces here because I'm guessing the pips might be, there's a little bit of a change to them, but obviously some of the cards might be different. So we just like to go through them a little bit, and if there's anything that we want to take a closer look, just to confirm, these are not a giveaway. Okay? We'll answer that here in a quick second. We just we'll have to get through the other stuff here real quick. Did I pass the, oh yeah, there they are. Those are cool. So it gives you a little bit of an idea. And if you do want to see a closer look, like I said, I will be doing some close-ups of the face cards and things like that for Instagram. Yes, we'll take a look at that. It's really just a matter of just getting through the rest of the live stream here. So these cards, how many people are looking forward to getting some Orbits? The old V8s here. So I'm always excited to see what if there's any bonus cards, and it looks like there is one, and it is a double backer. Now these cards have a really thin, crushed feel to them. So that in itself is you can almost see it when I go to do the dribble, and you saw it when I first opened it. Is after using a thicker deck, you have that, like, you're almost crimping it, and then when you get towards the end, it's so thin that it just comes right out. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna open up the Peanuts this week on our deck review. But, oh, hold on. Hold the phone. What do we got here? We have the 8 of Spades. Did I miss the 8 of Spades? There is a bonus 8 of Spades. I have seen Rise Magic. I watch them habitually. I haven't had a chance to... yeah, I watch them. Yes, I watch Rise Magic. I usually watch the game night and the Monday and their Thursday, the other videos as well. Anything else in here? Oh, that's cool. At the bottom in the inside, if you can see that, it says, oh, there you go. We are Orbit. That is cool. Oh. Ooh. Okay. So there's also a little message on the inside that says, miss you. Love you always, Grandma, Chris. Very nice. Very nice. So thank you, David. I'm very excited to play around with those. Looking at a couple of other decks here. Let's talk while we're looking at the decks. What is the most expensive card you own? As far as playing cards, I would say the most expensive ones I think I might own are probably the luxury Knox, I'm guessing, because they were like $50. So divide that by 3. I mean, that's going to put you somewhere in the over $15 range. Maybe, do I have a $20 deck? I mean, I've got the Illusionist Bees. I'm not really sure how much these were. The Sirius cards there. Oh, yeah, those are sweet. And just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek, because we're not quite there yet, they are going to be included in the second half brick giveaway. So that is an option. Also, one of these will be as well. So I know I bought all 3 of these, but here's the deal, okay? When you collect cards, as you can kind of see the pile of cards here, I have 3 different colors of the same deck. I'm only ever going to use just one of them. So one of them I will be keeping for me. One of them will be going to my brother David for his collection, and a third one will be going into the half brick. So, or maybe not. Maybe we'll do a giveaway on one of these. It's just a question of. So we're going to do a surprise live giveaway for anybody who's currently still on. That we'll do a little game, and that way you guys can win something for being here. So thank you for that today, yes. And then I'll send it out anywhere. And then and then we'll talk about the live on the 29th. There'll be another half brick giveaway, which we'll talk about that in a quick second here. We're talking about cards because we're trying to put together a top 5, right? And so out of the cards that I have. Let's just take a look at, and I kind of do this as an organization. Let's try to plan on that. I guess is a good place to be. I just have so much stuff that it's Here's something that you guys might not be aware of. Maybe you are. So I am currently in production of some playing cards. They're still obviously in the prototype phase. And one of the things that will be included with it, this is the prototype for that, is a QR code that will act as a card reveal. I do have the Rise playing cards somewhere. Right here, Rise playing cards. And I also have some Rise playing cards in my extra pile over here as well. So, yeah, so these are the prototype for the decks that I am designing. This is the coin version. There's also a geometry version, which will be available as well. So that's just in the process of being made. But yeah, I've got a couple of those. I've got some tally-hos. Tally-ho! B cards. Love me cards. I mean, there's just so much stuff here. I am trying to keep an eye on the comments, but also trying to figure this out. If you guys don't have this and you practice cards, what I started doing was I took out all the cards, all the extra cards, all the ad cards, all the cards that I wasn't going to do anything with. I do not have any verts. I do not. This is basically just a pile of ad cards that I'm building. And what I'll do is, as I get more and more cards, I'll actually remove like these ones and use these for more of like a cut and restored. No, I unfortunately I do not have any Verderosos or anything like that. But then I'll just keep putting in more of these. I these are the only Nox that I currently have. I don't think David gave me any of his. But it's just a nice deck to have if you want to practice with, if you want to do cut and restores, not trainers, like Misty or Brock or something. No, I don't have any trainers. That was a joke. Might have been a little... Well, I do have a nice little pile of gaff decks that I've started, so that's kind of fun. You know, let me protect the sanctity of these cards by putting them back in here. I still have all this stuff down here. Yeah, we'll get through this, right? I think, hopefully. What happens is you organize the cards, and then slowly but surely they start to kind of just. Let's see here. We'll put this over here. I've also got these ones. Okay, and these ones. So I do have the elites, DMCs, and I've got this pile right here. I actually don't need those ones, so just these ones. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look through these cards, and we're going to talk a little bit about some stuffs. So I've got my bicycles, my bees. I'm a huge bee fan. Bees are probably some of my favorites. I've got some knights, some love me's, the Nox first playing cards. Let's see here. I've got some gaff decks. Yeah, so lots of cards here. Lots and lots of cards. I've got bicycles. Thanks to my friend Michael P., there are, we have a lot of, trying to find them all. We've actually got exclusive, not yet. It should be pretty soon. My brother and I, David, what we've actually been trying to do is we've been trying to get Kickstarters, stuff like that. Things that we like on Kickstarter. We have 2 of them that will, once they are finished. I don't know how exclusive this one is, the Sirius B. A lot of people don't seem to have them. Let's see here. I've got my different colored, the bicycle decks. It's always nice to have some extra bicycle decks that are just in general, just more of extras, basically. I've got first playing cards. I've only got the V3s and the V4s. I've got a whole pile of these. I got the poop cards. Dragons are pretty standard. I do a lot of stuff with those. I've got the tally hose, the circle backs, but I also have the invisible deck with those. Monster cards, some of my favorites there. That I got, again, another pack that I got from Michael P. I've got these are actually my extra CANIS LUPIS because I absolutely love CANIS LUPIS. So I actually have 2 decks for me specifically. I've got my Spectrum deck, all different colors. These are the keepers, which I have an extra keeper, I think. I thought, no, that's not right. Unless I gave David. Oh, here they are. Yeah, so I have an extra keeper. So if you guys want, I can do a giveaway with those ones. If not, David collects decks, so he's always buying stuff. So that's what we're trying to figure out. So the reason why we're going through these cards is not to organize them on the live stream. No, that's not working. we're actually kind of looking for maybe something that I have that I can do a giveaway on while getting to see what I have for my cards. Or if I don't have anything that you like, David has way more cards than I do. So that's kind of what we're doing. Just haven't taken a look at what we have. So there's Tally Hose. That goes in with that. So the Metalux Bees, as I pointed out, in my top 5, one of my favorite decks. CANIS Lupus in my top 5, one of my favorite decks. My Bicycle Ruins, top 5, one of my favorite decks. So that is that. Yeah. Oh, I got some fast food cards that my daughter likes playing with those. These were just $1. I just, if I'm at like the Dollar Tree or the Dollar Store, one of those stores like that, I just pick up cards that are $1 for either for the kids or just so I have extra cards if I want to rip something up or something. Yeah, so we got all that stuff here. These go over here. I got the Keepers, the Rise. If you don't have a good deck of poop cards, you're not missing out on anything. Where is... What was that? Yes. Hold on. Sorry. I apologize. I got stuff happening there. We've got 10 people. We are in double digits. And all we're doing is looking. We have right here. Where do I have it? It's one of my... I love the Rune playing cards, but I also have the Stripper deck. The Stripper Runes. So I absolutely love... I've got a Gaff deck of that. I've got the Glider Backs. Memento Moris. Slow Hands. I've got my Theory 11 stuff here. Let's see here. Trying to organize it in a fashion that way we can kind of see what's going on here. These go over here. I have a bunch of Gaff decks. So I actually got... Doug Kahn was nice enough to send me his Card Shark combo to review for my channel. But then I also wanted to help him out by... Oh, you already have my heart, so don't worry about that. I also bought his Magic kit, so I ended up getting another 3 of them. So I actually have extra Gaff decks. So if anybody's interested in a Svengali deck, a Stripper deck, or an Invisible deck for their bicycles, I can do a giveaway of those. I mean, that's up to you guys. So if you see a deck that you're... Not all of this stuff is available because some of it's my personal stuff, but like I have extra Keepers and stuff like that. So that's really what we're trying to do here is we're trying to figure out... I do have another Stripper deck that is missing 2 Svengalis, bicycle, lots of bicycles. You know what I'm saying? 13 people on the live stream. Woo woo. The bee. Ooh, there it is. Found it. Stripper. So here I have right here. Well, life is beautiful. We're trying to establish what cards we want to give away. But first what we need to do is organize the stuff so we know what is available for you guys. Because I always like to give you guys an opportunity. So in this regard, I've actually got, like I said, I've got 2 sets of the Card Shark combo. Yeah, we can give anything. So, like I said, I have some extra Gaff decks. My Tally Hose, my bicycles. These are all, I think these are actually elite bicycles. We've got our rider back, and standard. Some Tally Hose, which gaff deck on that, but that's still a tally-ho. This is still a tally-ho. Would you guys consider a... so the giveaway for the CANIS, the half brick for the pay it forward, we announced that about a half hour ago. So what we're doing now is we're finding another deck that we can do for a live giveaway, because I always like to give something away for the people who are on the live stream. And no, that's okay. And then we also have another half brick that we'll be doing a giveaway on on the 29th. So that'll be set up as well. The winner was FARUK ALTUN. I'm still trying to figure out how to pronounce that. Currently, look, there it is. Slow hands. Slow hands. So this is kind of my pile of, I mean, slow hands would go over here. Tally-hos. I was going to ask, you think tally-hos are a gaff deck because they're all different colors? And then these decks are kind of all like just standalone decks for now, because I know Chandler keeps saying any day now he's going to drop the V2 thing, so that's happening. Memento Moris, bicycle gliders. These are my special bicycles. Actually, I put these over here. So I have a whole pile of special design bicycles with my Ruin. These are actually gaff cards, so they come over here. And it looks like we've got a pile of 5 playing cards. I wonder if that is... No, I wouldn't say that that's a confirmed, because 2 of those are CANIS LUPIS. I don't know if 2 decks can be the same. So what it looks like is this. We have... because I can kind of pick up these anytime. So if you guys are interested in some Monarchs... some playing cards is what I'm giving away. Okay, well, we've got purple and we've got red. So, and we have 10 people on. It was up to 13. I appreciate all the new faces, names, all that stuff. We do also have an extra deck of keepers. So reds, okay, good, because purple is my favorite. So we've got the reds. Very good. Okay. You said you want to play the card game? Oh, somebody said purple, but we've already got the reds in hand. Okay, so card game. Okay, we are doing the live giveaway, and then we're going to talk about the giveaway for the next live, because we've got the cards right there. So that'll be very quick. So we're just going to pick out a card. And here we go. Okay, so I don't have access to putting starting now in the chat, so, and we've got about a 10-second delay. So here's what I'm going to do. Well, somebody's already starting to guess. Awesome. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3. Oh, perfect. Starting now is in the chat. Go, 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 go. I like that you say 3 of clubs, because that seemed to be the theme of the day, but that's not quite it. I'm seeing a lot of 7s. I like 7s. 7s are my favorite. Let's see here. Oh, we got a close one. Oh, Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs. Hold on, I'm going back here. 3. Queen of Clubs. MNC Community. Queen of Clubs was the card. So MNC Community has won the live giveaway. Now keep in mind that I tried to do these giveaways every time I have a live, It might not always be a deck of playing cards. I have been trying to figure out how to do like a trick or something, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so MNC Community, let me scroll back up here so that I can see the MNC Community. You have won the giveaways, so all you got to do is reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. That is where I chat with people at. It's either under Jesse_toys_reviews, or it is under Jesse Champlin Jesse, something like that. Yeah, Instagram is perfect. Just let me know. Okay, so that'll go to you. Absolutely fantastic. My wife said she wants the purple ones. I do not have blue. I just have purple. But yeah, these ones will come out to you. Okay, now real quick, because we are over the hour mark, let's talk about this. So what we have is we have CANIS LUPIS, Rise playing cards, Sea Keepers, or the Keeper Sea Greens, and the Avengers. No problem. No problem. Come back anytime. So we got 4 decks so far. We need 2 more, and David and I have been trying to figure out what the next 2 are going to be. So here's what we'll do. We've got 9 people still on right now. I've already opened the silver ones because I think those are the ones that I was going to claim. But if you guys want to, I can put it on a vote in the community tab, or we can kind of talk about it right now. What do you guys think would be best in the half brick giveaway? Do you think we should put one of these in there? Gold. Gold it is. So gold will go. Hey. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. There it is. Okay. So we got 5 in the giveaway so far. We need 1 more deck. It might be a Kickstarter, so stay tuned for that, because we've got to, hopefully they come in. Or actually, technically it is a Kickstarter, because these were on Kickstarter. But it might be another surprise Kickstarter that'll go in there as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. I do have a mess to clean up. I hope you guys had a good time. I know things were, besides that little bit of a mix-up that we had earlier with the technology. Other than that, I hope it was entertaining. We'll do this again. If you guys have, like I said, there's always a delay on the comments, so I always stick around afterwards for probably about a couple of minutes just to make sure you guys are good. But other than that, just remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we'll see you next one. Unless you guys have some things you want to talk about, we can hang out. I'm just going to clean up my cards here real quick. And while I'm doing that, I'll just check out comments. The winner was FARUK ALTUN for the Pay It Forward giveaway. And then we also did a live giveaway, which we do every live. And that was to MNC Community. And then we also announced that in 2 weeks we'll be doing another half brick giveaway. Very similar to the one that we just did. So just make sure you keep supporting all the Magic communities out there. And just let's have a good time. That's what we're here for. Got my little random deck here. can I sponsor you a deck? In what way are you referring? So I'm always open to conversations. I just don't know what exactly you mean. So, like, for instance, something that I do, well, that's what I asked. I mean, what do you mean? Because, like, I got Michael P. He's one of my supporters. We send stuff back and forth to each other. So we're constantly, he sends me these close-up mats. I've got a whole pile of all of these, like, almost 10 decks from him so far. So if you want to send me stuff, I can send you stuff. I mean, that's, just kind of trading, basically. If that's something that you are available to do. If you win a giveaway, then I'll send you stuff. First playing card. Random playing cards. Giveaway playing cards. Hello. We're just kind of packing stuff away for the day. You know how it goes. I know that's kind of sloppy, but hey. It came out of the bag, so it's got to go back in, right? Yeah, I will check your message here in a second. Let's see. First playing cards, my extra keepers, giveaway, my random card generator. These can stay right here. First one over here. Gotta organize. Okay, well, it looks like we've got. This is my beat deck because it's a it's B playing cards, but yes, I probably will not meet up with you on Google Hangouts. I do not plan on doing that. I do apologize. Unfortunately, I only reach out to people on the Instagram and Facebook, so I can understand that. We can chat on here. We can chat on, the YouTube comments, stuff like that. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I still got 6 people watching. That's kind of exciting. There's my bottle there. And yeah, that's it. So we will see you. We'll see you for some more Trick or Day May videos. And yeah. Which giveaway are you referring to? Oh, thank you, MNC. It was good to have you here today. I will be posting the winner down below. So that's yeah. Okay. Well, I will chat with you. I'll chat with you.